That Archon might be a saving grace, but oh man, July's coming in here with a couple of Scourge, but I'm not sure where the Scourge are going. He's going to, oh, just misses then. Oh, wow, there's no Overlords at that expansion, so I think anytime might be able to take out this hatchery. He is going to be able to take out this hatchery, and there's not a whole lot of ground troops. This is what I was talking about for July. He doesn't have a whole lot of troops at home to defend against a counterattack, and this could end up killing July if he can't get rid of that Archon, can't get rid of the Corsairs, and win this. But now July is actually in a bad position because for whatever reason he's flying his Mutalists around, and now there are 4 Dark Templar. That's enough to make major damage here, and I don't think 3 Hydralisks are going to be enough. 4 Hydralisks, 5 Hydralisks, and July is finally reinforcing his main here. He's going to be able to protect the main, I think. Oh, he's losing Hydras here, though. These Hydras are crucial because that's the only thing he has. Oh, he is pumping his backup army here, so I don't think anytime he's going to get anything done with these Dark Templar. He's probably going to try to take out a few more drones before the Dark Templar go down. But oh man, that was a close call for July. And July is going to transfer his drones back. Well, I guess he's not going to transfer his drones back to his expansion since the hatchery went down. So July's back at 2 hatcheries. Well, 2 expansions anyway. He has quite a few hatcheries, but that's definitely not good for July. Anytime got enough done there. I think taking down that hatchery was enough damage to even out the Dark Templar loss there. Especially since he was able to defend against any kind of a Mutalist harassment here. That Archon was just in time, and it looks like July did not have the counter to it. He did not have the micro to snipe that Archon with all the cannons around. But yeah, this is turning into what seems to be a low econ game here. I don't think either player is going to let the other expand again, but we'll see about that. Anytime is still, he's building cannons right at his main, and he's building cannons at his natural as well. He does not want July to come in with a large Mutalist fleet here. More Mutalists flying around, not quite able to take out that Corsair, and July's micro is laxing a little bit, but he is finally bringing in some Scourge to try to get rid of those Corsairs. Anytime is building High Templar, though, so I don't think a Hydra army is going to get the job done anymore, and there are cannons all over the place, so a Mutalist army is not going to be able to harass. So I think Anytime is slowly shutting this game down, even though July is getting his natural expansion back up and running. Okay, a couple of Scourge here, a couple of Lurkers. But it looks like Anytime is trying to sneak out with this Dark Templar. He does sneak out barely with that Dark Templar, but if there's another unit here in the middle to snipe, I think this Dark Templar's life will be cut tragically short. But, oh, July does snipe the Dark Templar there. So no more harassment there, and I think July is going to expand again here. He's trying to get macro up here to make up for that hatchery loss. And he's going up with his army to defend that new hatchery as well. Just going to try to contain Anytime in here and keep him from expanding again. Which might not be too hard here, since Anytime he built a lot of cannons in his main, so he's kind of turtling up right now, and I don't think it's going to end up working for him. July is right at his front door, and I wish the observers would show that, because there's definitely something happening at Anytime's front door. I think July is just camping out there while he's expanding again. He has a ton of hatcheries up here, and he has 2 evolution chambers, so he's going to get a very powerful Hydra army out here if Anytime can't counter this. And Anytime is going to lose a Corsair here, eventually. Going to lose that Corsair if he can't out-micro against it. Ah yes, the observers love to watch Scourge versus Corsair micro. But July has a very big Zergling and Lurker group here, so I think he's going to try to actually push into the main here, which could be a little bit suicidal on his part, but hey, he's July. If anyone can do it, he can. It looks like Anytime's trying to push out here, trying to storm, but July has very nice placement on those Lurkers. He has them spaced out, so one storm cannot hit 2 Lurkers at a time, but still, July is devoting to a lot of Zerglings here. He could be saving up for Ultralists, I think, or some kind of higher tech, maybe Guardians or something like that. He is definitely saving gas here. Could be Defilers as well, but yeah, he's kind of sacrificing Zerglings here, trying to snipe a few units, but I think he's definitely saving gas for something. He only has a couple of, well, he has quite a few Lurkers up here, but still, I think he has some gas in the tank right now that he's saving up for something. Oh, the Observer goes down. So I think July, if he moves in now with his Lurkers, probably be able to get a lot of damage done, but he's not doing it anyway. July is just focusing on getting his economy up right now. And any time's economy is as bad as America's. I stole that joke from Team Liquid. I'm sorry. That was actually very clever. Very clever. They were talking about the Jaedong versus Fantasy match. In the second game between Jaedong and Fantasy, he said Jaedong's economy was as bad as America's, and for some reason I laughed, even though I live in America. And it looks like July is containing here, doing a very good contain with those Lurkers, but still Anytime is slowly pushing out here, going to eventually be able to take that Nexus, I think. But Anytime, wow, July is doing a great job spacing out these Lurkers, and it's going to be very tough for Anytime to come down here and eliminate all of the Lurkers. He's probably going to be able to pick off a few, but July is throwing in more Zerglings to take most of the hits. Wow, all the Zerglings going down. 2-1 storm there. And July still has Lurkers in here, and he's morphing more Lurkers in here. Still saving up gas, I think, though. This is an awful lot of Zerglings, and I'm surprised we're not seeing any Hydras in here, since Storms can take down Lurkers very well. Actually, Anytime's fighting out here. He's trying to fight, trying to get past those Zerglings that are Adrenaline upgraded, I believe. Maybe. Can't really tell from the stream here, but it looks like Hive Tech is out here. There's going to be some kind of Hive Tech unit Defilers. It looks like July has focused on Defiler Tech right here, and he's going to come in, get some Dark Swarms and some Plagues, and try to end it with Zerglings and Defilers. July is not really known for his Defiler play like a lot of Zergs, say Jaedong or GG play. He's more known for going for Ultralisk, and that could be the reason that he's going for Defiler here, just to throw Anytime off. I think it's going to work out beautifully for him if he can get some higher tech out here, though. I don't think Zerglings alone are going to close this game out. He needs quite a few more Lurkers, maybe some Ultralists or something here. It looks like Anytime's coming down with a bunch of Zealots. Those Zealots are going to be able to kill units under the Dark Swarm. And July is just keeping on the contain here, although his contain isn't really as close to Anytime's natural as I think it probably should be. Anytime's trying to move out, but this could have been a mistake from him. He is retreating because of the Dark Swarm there, but he has a nice selection of melee units here. I don't think Dark Swarm is going to do Anytime in here, but oh, never mind. Anytime, GG's. So Anytime, knowing that July was expanding a lot there, that kind of took me by surprise, because I thought Anytime had quite a few units there, even though he was being contained by Lurkers. I guess he knew that July would just space those Lurkers out and there would be no real way that he could move out. But July, a very good job there, macroing up, getting Defiler Tech, and I think that is one of the main reasons that Anytime GG'd. July had much higher tech, and eventually he would have been able to get out Ultralisk and a very big grouping there of units to take Anytime down eventually, even though he was getting down his third Nexus. But yeah, that was a very exciting match. There's kind of a weird way to end it. I was like, I don't think this is going to take Anytime down, but yep, it took him down anyway. Very fun game to watch. And this has been Nuke. I will see you all later.